Hey, I'm David. Me, Kåre and Jeppe, we're traveling around in Fiji right now. It's pretty wonderful.
Hello, my name is Kåre. I first met Jeppe around 5 years ago through a mutual friend who asked me, "Hey Kåre, I'm hanging out with my very most disabled friend next week. And we're gonna go to the beach and have some beers, just hang out. Do you want to join?" And I said yes, and since then I've been hanging out with Jeppe almost every month of every year.
And me and Jeppe, we met each other 10 years ago at a special school in Denmark. And already when I arrived, Jeppe's been there a year or 1.5 before me, and he was already a legend at that point. People were already talking about that crazy spastic guy, Jeppe Forkammer.
Jeppe, are you okay?
Sovjetunionen, Jeppe. Tænk på Sukras kælder.
Oh!
It all really started gearing up 2 years ago when we went to Australia, where we met a wonderful Australian bloke who took us diving. Jeppe has cerebral palsy and can't use his arms or legs very well, and he can't talk and can't control his breathing very well. So going diving is a bit of an interesting task for diving instructors who don't know Jeppe very well. But Peter was up for it in Early Beach, so we went out to the Great Barrier Reef with him, and he was steering Jeppe around, and we had a great time there. And then Peter invited us home to meet his family, and they all said, well, you should come visit us in Fiji, and you should come dive with the sharks there. It's a wonderful dive, and it's a wonderful place, and some wonderful islands, and I think the Fijians would learn a lot from watching you, Jeppe. And so almost 2 years later, here we are in Fiji.
You can just carry it all. I think we can just lift all of it, right? Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the island. Thank you. Perfect. How are you? Bula. Oh my. You can put it down here, it's okay?
It's okay.
Thank you guys.
What even is this?
And the Fijian youth folk group.
Oh,
rival.
man.
You can just grab his hand. You want to say hi?
Hello.
Well, awesome.
Welcome to your room, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys have come for an adventure with us. I met them all in Australia on the Great Barrier Reef a couple of years ago, and we said, listen, you should come to Fiji. I only meant it as a joke, but unfortunately they took it seriously, and here they are.
Jeppe has a condition called cerebral palsy, CP for short, and it was because during birth he didn't get enough air, so one area of his brain that controls movement is hyperactive. So it sends signals to all his muscles all the time, flex, flex, flex. The rest of his brain, cognitive function, sight, smell, thinking, rational thinking, humor, jokes, everything else is 100% there. He is like you and me. Or he nods his head, or his eyebrows go up and down. Yeah, like that. So that's a yes. And if we see a no, that looks much like everyone else.
Could you maybe just explain the handcuffs as well, please?
Oh yeah. It's because he's very dangerous and he only eats Fijians, so... No, really it's because he has these cuts on his arm, so instead of sliding on this, we need to handcuff him to keep his elbows away from the fabric. So we say, Jeppe, do you want to say something? Yes. First line, A, B, first line, second line, third line, fourth. T, U, B, U, first line, second line, G, H, I, K, L. Oh, J, K, L. L was it? Yeah. First line, A, Bula!
Jeppe.
For legal purposes,
For legal
I will now
purposes.
ask you a series of questions. First of all, show me a yes. Do you think it is a good idea to be rude to the natives of Fiji? Yes. Do you think it is a good idea to challenge their views of handicap? Yes. Do you think it is a good idea for me and David to carry you on a stick like you're about to be pot roasted with Fijians chasing you in full warrior gear? Yes. Okay.
I think we're good to go.
Yeah. He's pretty intelligent, except when he gets really bad ideas, because when he gets really bad ideas, it is my job and my duty as a friend and as his employee to carry them out.
Jeppe, get out of here!
Mom's gonna kill us! Oh no!
There's a lot of obstacles, but not really problems that we can't fix. We usually say we just figure out solutions, and we just try to find ways to make him equal and make him travel the way he wants to travel. And the way Jeppe often wants to travel is like just doing all the most crazy stuff and most often not the easiest stuff either for him to do. And that's how we always get into these stupid situations and funny, really funny situations that really change the view of how people see Jeppe and see maybe disabled and handicapped people.
It's like this with Jeppe, always. You think something's gonna be hard, and then once you've tried it once, it turns out to be very, very simple, very easy. There are no problems, only solutions. And as long as you think like that, you can do anything. We're on an upwards curve, always. Always up, never down.
So, gentlemen, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this dive we're going to do today. I'm going to tell you a little bit about our main shark dive here at Kuat. So we went for a dive a couple of days ago with some small black tip and white tip reef sharks, and we're hoping that today we will see a few sharks that are a little bit bigger. So we're going out to a different place. We're going out to a place called Akawe Reef. So we'll get together there as a group, and very slowly we will come down on top of the reef where it's very, very shallow. And what we're slowly going to do is slowly make our way down here to this little section of the reef here, where we have a little wall that is about this high off the bottom. We will come in and we will kneel down behind the wall. So the wall is right in front of us. Behind us there is another coral wall, so bull sharks can't come around in behind us. All of the action will happen here in front of us.
San, la viu. Bula.
Bula.
Bula. Bula.
Bula.
Amase.
Bula Village.
I usually say to people, when they say, you're such a good person for helping out with Jeppe and help him. But Jeppe has been helping me as well. I've had like dark times inside, and he's been a therapist for me. And like seeing, because that's the thing about Jeppe, he really sees you, and he's good at reading people and reading body language and getting the soul and spirit of people. And that way he can see, even though before you know yourself, he would often know, oh, there's something wrong, David. What's wrong? Tell me about it. Let me help you. I hope that, and I know already that many people, disabled or not disabled people, are inspired by the things that Jeppe does. And I know people who've been climbing mountains because of the inspiration that Jeppe is part of giving. And I know people who've been traveling around the world because they see that Jeppe can do it, and then sure I can do it. And yeah, that really makes me happy that we are part of that inspiration. He's just living to the fullest, man.